Okay, here we are looking through the Doreen Virtue Archangel Gabriel. Now, if you buy these online, be careful of any scammers that are selling you a copy because it won't come with a guidebook. Now, interestingly enough, in 2015, this was actually printed before the butterfly oracle cards and before the loving words from Jesus. So it's interesting how I'm working through these card decks, and she has the dates for this in this book. The booklet is very simple, but you know what? I freaking love this deck. Gosh, and this is why I'm finding it so hard to declutter and get rid of them. I don't like the artistry, but I really love the messages. The messages have always been pretty much spot on, and you will find that I don't know. I feel like because it's very personal readings with this deck, you know, you can really get a message that is positive as opposed to negative. So it's interesting that I really respond. I mean, I don't respond to all decks, but I really respond to this deck. So it's interesting. So I think there's only one artist that has done the paintings in this deck. That's all I can see in the booklet. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be really interesting to see what you say about this. I'm sure a lot of people will be talking about how busy the cards are with the, you know, a lot going on with the borders, but the borders sort of fit with the style of the artistry for me, but I'm not a big fan of the artistry, but I'm a really big fan of the messages. So I want to pull out a card. I'm going to read from the book now, see what the card's message is, just to give you an idea of the guidebook and how you utilize this deck. And I didn't say how many, there's 44 cards in this deck, 44. You know, it is 44, and it does surround, obviously, it's the Archangel Gabriel deck, and it is about that angel, you know, because Gabriel does support us as writers, artists, craftspeople, musicians, teachers, journalists, and this is where this deck comes out. And I constantly say how smart Doreen was to do her decks and really focus on one thing, but she never really moved from angels. I mean, of course, near the end she went about Jesus, but it's interesting how so many have tried to replicate her work, but not many have been able to, you know, because the words in the booklet, firstly, and how she did each deck in a way that focused on a particular topic. So not many people can do that. So kudos to her. She was very, I don't know, what would you call it, crafty or very salesman-y or very commercial, but she was very clever in doing so. Now, the meaning of this card is writers group, and that's going to pop up in a moment. You're guided to join or start a writers group for a group focused upon your particular art form for support and motivation. When you join a group of like-minded people, the energy of creativity is magnified. Groups can also give you the incentive to complete projects and meet deadlines because of promises you've made to yourself and the members. Studies show that collaborations lead to enhanced creativity because of the contributions of brainstorming with others. Look for existing groups in your local newspaper or on a website such as meetup.com. And if none exist in your area, volunteer to start one. There are also online support groups for writers and artists that you can find through your internet search engine. Very interesting that we've got two sort of meetup.com and using the internet. So I don't know whether she was very, she doesn't seem to be very savvy nowadays with her social media. I feel like she had a lot of people behind her that was able to put her ideas into fruition, because when you look at her today, her social media, and I guess with Hay House, actually, Hay House sends a lot of spammy emails out, which I think I had to actually get off their email list after many years, and they really need to change it up a bit. So I don't know, it is what it is, but this is the Archangel Gabriel deck. I hope that you enjoy it. Would you buy it? Would you have it? Let me know what you think. Do you work with Archangel Gabriel? I'd be really interested to know, and it does help my channel if you like and comment, and I thank it very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.